The Radio Garage back on the bench. Hey guys, how's it going? We got a stack of radios in for repair. This is one here that's next up. So let's see what we got going on here. I thought you guys might find this interesting. We would just do a kind of an unboxing type deal. So okay, first off, I don't like this whole setup here because you have microphones, okay, that are right up against your knobs and everything. So you're going to end up getting these jammed into here, and then you're going to be upset, you know, possibly when I say that the knobs are bent or twisted. And there's got to be a separation. Put the mic somewhere else, put some bubble wrap in here, some foam or something to keep the radio by itself, whatever. But yeah, so there's really no padding or anything in this box like you see back here, and there's nothing. So radio is new, only used for about 2 hours. Note says supposed to have a mod kit. Okay, he's got quotation marks on that. Put in to make it talk. It's so loud. Okay, listen to this. It's so loud that nobody can even understand it. That's how loud this radio is. How about that? I just need it to be able to talk a few miles to the people he's running with. Bought these two mics used. Okay, so that's these. Don't know if they're any good. I don't know if they're any good either. I mean, normally an Static 636 is a good mic. That's what I use a lot. Okay, what's the other one here? Looks like a knockoff Road King. So that's probably not going to be your best bet there. But let me just get this radio out. I'm not going to use your microphone right now. But what is the radio even? What is the radio? Oh, we got a sticker on it. That's good. Look at that. Okay, it's not broken. Sealed radio. Doesn't say who it's from. Just says warranty seal. So it's a DX44HP. I have not had one of these yet. I have not had the pleasure. I'll put that in there for now. This back in here for now. Put this over to the side. This is going to kind of show you guys what I get in here, you know, on a daily, and what I see when I first hook the radios up. So, you know what I normally like to do? I come over here to my regulated variable. Just plug this in, make sure we're not doing any kind of, and he had it on already. And then I check over, make sure it's drawn correct, about 1/3 of an amp. Okay, so now I can shut it back down. Hook it up to my main power supply, being that we're not gonna set off any smoke alarms. All right, power on. Get it hooked up to the dummy load. He said this thing is, I guess, just crazy loud. Okay, get it propped up here. You guys can see. I think you guys can see that pretty good. Then I'll use my zoom it in a little for you. Daily life of a radio de-hacker. Alright, let's check our settings. So what I'm going to want to do is take my mic gain, turn it up. Power, put it halfway. AM, channel doesn't matter. Talkback I'm going to want off for right now. Okay, he's on band B, it looks like. I mean, it doesn't matter, I'm going into a dummy load. Normally these are for 11 meter band is normally D, so I'll just put that on D. And volume, sure, squelch is open. Alright, RF gain up. Yep, okay. Initial testing, here we go. There we go. Zoom it in. Let's check it out. That doesn't make sense. Getting like hardly any modulation. How could it be that loud? Let me turn the power down. Turn the power down. Hello. Uh-oh. See what I'm seeing? Who's picking up on it? What am I gonna say? We have a lot of what going on with that waveform. You could tell just by looking at the waveform. We have too much of one thing and not enough of another. I'm going to show you on the meter what it is. So before I know what this is going to look like just by looking at that waveform. It's got too much average power and not enough swing. You can tell because how fat the negatives were. So let's check our average. It's, first of all, it's dead keying and it has like no forward power. Let me put it in half. It's dead keying way over 10, so that's, yeah, like I said, not enough swing. Okay. Peak. I'm guessing this is not going to swing much. Hello, 1, 2, 3. Hello, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, not even 30 watts. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What, just over 20 watts? Holy. I see that and I'm like, okay. So what do you guys think they did in there? You got any guesses? I just don't understand how you could, I mean, he's saying it's so loud. Let's see what it sounds like on the monitor radio. I don't even know what this, channel 4 it's on. Audio 1 2, audio 1 2, audio 1 2, 3 4 5. I mean, it doesn't sound that loud, but it doesn't sound real good either. If you guys don't mind, what I'm gonna do is turn this off, plug this stuff, and let me pop these covers and I'll be right back. Actually, no, I can't do that. I can't pop the covers and come back because this has the seal, so actually I have to, I want to cut that on camera here. Let me get my cutter. Okay. So, actually what I'm going to have to do is lift this. Yeah, I know what I got to use. I got to use my little pick here to get under there. Got just the tool. I'll lift that sticker up. Get right in that. Come from this way. There we go. Okay. And he wants it fixed, so we gotta break the seal. Alright. So that's that. Pull the speaker. Okay, so first thing I see already, get something to point with here. Here we got an MPC. Some call it an MPC swing mod. That's what I'm looking for. So that's where you're getting your extra little average, or your yeah, I figured the modulation limiter was probably going to be in here because it doesn't have much modulation. Okay, so that's TR32 down. Oh, I'm out of camera, sorry. TR32 is in down there. Everything over here. Let me zoom back out here. Everything looks. I'm not seeing anything. Now this has the shock keys. I want to touch on something here, guys. A lot of people offer to upgrade these to shock keys. They already have them. So if you want to know if your radio has shock keys, look for the blue diodes. Okay, they'll be down here, and they'll be up here. Okay, by your noise blanker circuit, and they'll be down with the AM detector down there. Okay. Besides that, one mod on the board side here, I'm not seeing too much going on. Let me go on to this side. Okay, yeah, it looks clean on this side, so this one should not be bad. Okay. We will get on to it. Okay, so we're back. We got that one mod undone there, brought our swing way up. I also did a couple other little things that I like doing to these chassis, and then what I want to just do is show you the spectrum analyzer before anything gets tuned there. So we are on a span of 15. Let's actually take it to 5 first, see what we look like. Alright, now if you notice, when I'm done tuning, these humps over here are always gone. We get a little bit over here right next to them, but yeah, we got way too much of a spread here that we're putting garbage out. So let me turn my power up a little bit. Okay, about 40 dBm right there. So let's go out to 15 now. Okay, look at that mess. Big mess going on there. 30, this should be nice and tight. See that? At 30 you should be very nice and tight in here and nothing on the sides. You got humps here, you got big old humps there. Okay, 60. Yeah, so we'll get that cleaned up. And also too, what I want to do is in another video I'm going to show you the difference from running direct into the spectrum analyzer opposed to using an RF sampler into an RF spectrum analyzer. So stay tuned for that in another video. Okay, we are back, and we are going to show it on the spectrum analyzer now after... let me turn that monitor radio down. So we're going to be at the same amount of power. Well, actually, the RF setting is at the same. Let's see if it's still the 40 dB. So we lost about a half, 39.6, we were at 40. So cleaned it up, really nice. We lost hardly any of our top end power. So it's really not worth trying to squeeze every watt and tune them with the watt meter to get all that kind of spurious emissions for like a half a dBm of power signal. Okay, look at that. Look how nice and clean now. 15, 30. Just the two little slightest of bumps over here. 60. Look at that. Cleaned up tremendously. Okie doke. I'm going to finish this thing up and show you the results. Here's your receive. Got that tuned way up from what it was. That was really bad out of the box. Should have showed that before. Negative 110. And there's your cyanide reading right there, 1112. Okay, really nice ears on this thing, which is surprising because this is the 15C board. These are usually a little bit noisier than the older 14B boards. So I'll just show you S9 we got dialed in for you, negative 73. Okay, see that? Washing out a little bit, but yep, you're all set. Alright, last but not least, we're going to show a little bit of the transmit power. So you guys remember we had this little doodad here going in. That was the mod that he had talked about in the note. He said the radio shop that had it before did a mod kit. That's the kit. Okay. And it actually, let's see what we got out of it now. If you guys remember, we weren't really swinging much more than over 20. So I have the power all the way down. We are keying about 1 watt, just over, all the way up. First of all, I gotta change my monitor radio channel. All right, all the way up. You are at about 8. Okay. Go to peak. Now let's see what it's doing. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. How about it? Yeah, looks like we're getting over 40 out of her now. Clean as a whistle. Good stuff. Good stuff. Show you. Let's see. We'll put power down about halfway. Okay, here's power halfway. This is where I probably would run it. Halfway on the RF power. Excuse me. Mic gain all the way up. I tune them for mic gain all the way up. Now if you have an external speaker close by, you may get some feedback. So just keep that in mind. If you like to keep your Talkback on, that's why I'm referring to have you guys that run their Talkback on all the time. You may get feedback just because of the close proximity. So let's see now half power what we get swing to. Actually, let me cut that down a little more. Let's just assume we're going to key at 5 watts. Hello, radio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she's almost touching 40 at 5 watts, just talking into it. Regular, regular, regular. Now, if somebody wants to lay into it and they want to get all kinds of crazy, they can go like, ooh, oh, 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 ooh, 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 and you really don't get anything more out of it. So, here is the scope, and we are going to feed our signal into it. Yeah, so 5 watts was actually right about here on your carrier power. Mic gain's still all the way up. Okay. And I have to, what do I got? I gotta change my settings here. Okay. And put my audio into it. Alright, looking good there. You're all set. Okay. That's it. Thank you, appreciate it. Another guy in the FedEx fleet there that's going to have a good sounding radio now. I have a good FedEx customer down in Chattanooga, Mr. Ray. Okay, maybe you guys will cross paths at some time. So I don't know if you know how far you guys run or what, but apparently you FedEx guys care about your radios and how you sound. So I could appreciate that. Spread the word out there about you know, using a radio, keeping a radio, good radio on hand. It's important. It's important to keep the line of communications open. And another thing I want to mention is this one's going to need the Talkback upgrade done to it. This is how the Talkback sounds. Mic gain up all the way. I'll put power up a little bit. Not that it's going to matter, but 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, it's pretty pathetic. You can't let a radio leave the shop like this. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that for you. Okay, and we just got done doing the Talkback modification, and here's how she sounds now. Talkback. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. That sounds a heck of a lot better. Got that dialed in nice, and then we'll just hear a little over-the-air audio out of this thing here. Okay, 14.4 volts, go up to 23, turn my Talkback off, I got echo on. How about it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, how's this one sound? Yeah, pretty good, huh? Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't swinging too good before. Yeah, I had a special mod kit in it. Yeah, you say it sounds better now? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's with the echo on. Here's with the echo off. 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm losing it a little bit, guys. So, sorry about. We got a little out of hand there with the radio. I was doing a radio check of myself, so that's when you know you've been working on radios too long. All right, I'm getting out of here. The Radio Garage. We are off the key.